right, so we got our first one of the day here trolling with Tony and Polly. Nice fish, I'm gonna say 17 maybe, 18. And as soon as we got him in the boat, that's what he puked up. Oh no, sorry, that is a perch. Look at the barring on the skin right there. Perch. We thought for sure that was a shad he puked up, but it's not, it's a little baby perch.
Healthy bait for that size, it's got a bit of a belly on it.
Yeah. So this one's going in the cooler, that was on
a perch.
That was on a perch Rapala. There's one.
Just give it a little snap. You gotta snap it. Overhanded? Almost. Pretty good leader. Look at that. Pull it up high. Pull it right up real high. There you go.
So, almost, you know, a perfect imitation of what he was eating. Is that his air bladder?
Yeah. How deep is it? We took him out of about 32 feet of water. I had 73 feet of wire out on a number 1 setting, and I know exactly where it's at. It's in 31, 32 feet down, over 37 feet.
So that's his air bladder coming up right there. This one's going in the cooler, so it won't matter about releasing him. We're going to go real quick. We're out here with Captain Tony Buffa, and we're going to go through Tony's trolling program. We've been trolling stick baits this morning, and we've already got 2. We got a keeper and a short, but this is his 7-rod spread, and we're gonna show you real quick what each position is doing and why, and then because we're gonna switch over later on, and we're gonna fish a full worm harness spread. So I'll show you that as well then. So Tony, let's go through. So we're running 7 rods. You got dipsies on both sides with these black and red rods.
That's correct.
And then you've got 2 boards out. And what's on each board?
Okay, we got sticks on each board. On that one right there, we got a deep diver bandit perch pattern, and that's on one of those new ninja boards where the flag comes up on the strike.
Okay.
On the other side, we've got a Cabela board, and that flag buries itself when it gets a strike. And on that one, I have a Bagley shad, small version of it, trying to imitate the shad hatch that's going on here.
Now,
that's got a snap weight on it, a 3-ounce snap weight, so that's going to get me down close to that 30-foot zone.
So now, okay, so let's talk about the snap weight rod. How big is the snap weight?
The snap weight is 30 ounces. 3 ounces.
30 ounces.
30 ounces.
It's an anchor. So it's 3 ounces. So you're running, what's your lead before your snap weight?
Just 30 feet.
30 feet snap weight, and then
another 50, and I put 30 feet, then the snap weight, and then another 50, and then I attach
and then the board. And now this side is lead core.
That's lead core. 3 colors of core, and then 5 passes of backing, and then attach that. And that's a deep diver, so I know that that's going to get down in that 25, 30.
Now, do you have a set distance for your leader from your lead core to your lure? Like, I know we used to run like 50 feet up on the lake.
Yeah, I do roughly 30 here.
Okay. Yeah. Of what? Fluorocarbon, of mono?
Yeah, 12-pound test fluorocarbon, and then a barrel swivel, and then a rod, roughly a rod length of 10-pound test fluorocarbon to the lure.
Okay. All right. So that's our boards. Now on your diver rods, you're running 20-pound steel wire, braided steel.
20-pound, 7-strand steel stainless, and a 3.5-inch Lure Jensen Dipsy diver. And on a number 1 setting, if I put 60 feet of line out, I'm down 22, 23 feet. If I put 65 feet of line out on a 1 setting, I'm down 25. If I put 70 feet of line out, I'm in that 30 zone.
So with that much line out, I'm assuming that lure, that Dipsy's probably right off your stern,
Yeah,
off your corner.
it never gets involved with the other rods at all.
It's almost like a downrigger rod.
Down like a downrigger rod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then in the back, now that's something special. That's a special rod for you, and I remember that rod from the old days fishing the big lake, but that was from a client of yours, a longtime client of yours,
Yes,
and friend.
it was. And when he passed away, his son opened up the gentleman's collection of equipment, and he says, Tony, is there anything here that you would like to have? So I said, there are 2 rods there I'd love to have. A downrigger Lamaglass rod, which that one was, and also a drifting rod for Oneida Lake. And I use that as a perch rod come perch season.
So,
Fond memories.
Yeah. Now what, so that's
We
in...
got a 9-ounce bottom bouncer on that puppy. And we got a Sutton West River behind it with about a 4-foot, 5-foot lead. And that gets down bottom. We're in 34, 35 feet of water, 57 feet of line out, and I tap bottom with it. A couple cranks on there. And there it goes right now. There it goes right now.
There it goes. I'm right on cue.
Right now. Polly, Polly, Polly.
Oh, right on cue. How awesome.
It's the Colonel.
Boy, that just gave me chills. You talk about the Colonel, and you talk about people
God
being
bless
with you.
F the Colonel.
You talk about people being with you.
He's shining down on us.
That's awesome. I love it.
It's almost free.
It's those kind of things aren't coincidence, I believe.
It's rough today.
Okay, I'm walking back.
Here we go. The tape. This one feels like a keeper.
Yeah. 16, damn close.
Here's an old confirmed Oneida Lake technique that probably was borrowed from the Finger Lakes when people were pulling copper. Well, old timers down here years and years ago fished this way, pulling spoons on Oneida. I like to do it with stick baits, and we've got a junior thunder stick on there that's been pretty good to me, but this morning they just sort of seemed to whack.
So now what is this setup? Now you said normally you would do this with copper.
5-color lead bar.
Okay.
Same type of leader material, same leader length.
Okay.
And just put a stick bait on. Can't use anything that's a deep diver because of the true bottom. 25 colors out, we're down 25 feet already. That junior thunder stick will go another 6-7 feet on its own.
So that,
And then we do it also in the other corner.
yeah, so you have, so you got 5 stationary rods, and then you have the 2, so no matter what, when you got clients in the boat, you got 2 people
We got 2 people
jerking on the corners.
Somebody catches one jerking, you're out of that rotation, somebody else goes in. But at the same time, we got all these other rods there and other people are watching out.
Gotcha. And you know, it's funny, it's been a long time since I've handlined a fish, or hand set a fish, and it'd be great if we could get one to go right now on cue as well. But Polly, what's it like? Give me your, how do I say it? What's it like when you feel that hit, and where is it typically? On the forward sweep or on the back?
I think it's on the back.
Okay, so when you come back forward, then if there's a fish there, you'll feel that weight, and you set them right there with your hand.
Yep, and then use the line to the tip.
Okay.
All right, so we're about to pull all these lines, and for traveling purposes, when you've got something as cumbersome as this is a neat way to rig up your diver when you're running, especially when you're running in the wind and you're bouncing all over the place. So you take your lure, put it through the foot of the guide, the first guide coming out of the reel. There we go. and you're actually going to use the body of the reel as a spool. So I'm wrapping all this leader material that's attached to the diver. I'm wrapping that around the body of the reel. And you'll see how nicely this stores, and you can tighten it up, and that's for traveling purposes. Very easy to release when you're ready to set it back in the next time around.
Keeps everything from flopping around and
Exactly.
tangling even more. Awesome.